It's Money Monday, a segment here at 4 o'clock where we talk about easy to understand ways to navigate our finances. Here to help us, as always, is financial expert Paul Hood from Hood CPAs. Paul, thanks for being here.
You bet.
Our first question today comes from Victoria. Victoria says that financial personalities on my social media feed are talking a lot about high-yield savings accounts. With prices going up, I feel like I need to open one so that my savings can keep up. When should someone open one of these accounts, and where should I go to do it?
Well, you know, Victoria, the thing is any time there's always give and take in the financial world. So if a financial institution is paying higher than normal interest rates, you have to be concerned about two things. One, how long are they going to make you lock it up? Or two, is the underlying instruments, are they selling bonds? Is it a CD? What's the backing of that? So you got to be real careful with where you put your money. Second, with rising interest rate, in an environment with rising interest rates, you don't want to lock your money up for a long time. And then you factor in inflation. So, you know, I wouldn't make long-term decisions based on short-term factors. So if she wants to put it in there for 6 months, great. Don't go out and do a 3, 4, 5 year type situation. In most financial institutions, you can find those. I don't know if very many credit unions are doing it, but you know, any bank that has a trust department should be able to help her if she wants to do that.
Okay. All right, our next question comes from Henry. Henry says, I have a 401k through my work. I contribute about 8% of my income every paycheck. Should I ever consider opening a second Roth IRA, or should I just contribute more of my paycheck to the work 401k, the one he has now?
So what I would say to him is there is no difference. The only way, I guess there's one difference between doing a Roth, say at a bank or whatever, an IRA, Roth IRA, or a Roth through your 401k. The biggest difference is the investment options. Typically 401ks limit the options because they have to. They can't open the world up. Whereas a Roth IRA, you can have all kinds of options. So the 401k with the Roth feature is going to have less, but it's more convenient and all of that. Now, one thing I would tell him to maybe consider is actually put some in the 401k in the after tax, because the principle of tax deferral. So if I owe the IRS $1 today and I don't have to pay them that for 20 years, the earnings on that dollar, I get to keep 70% of it, the IRS gets 30%. So that tax deferral is great. So the first step, I would have him do more some in the tax deferred side of things, but no, just if it's all Roth, put it in the 401k.
It's good he's contributing to begin with, though.
That's right.
For sure. Our last question today comes from Greg. Greg says, I'm trying to find effective hands-on activities that will teach my kids the value of $1. Do you have any that you recommend to clients?
So the biggest thing is what do you do for your kids right now? And try to, you know, whether it's buying new school clothes or shoes or whatever, but give them tasks to do, teach them to earn money, but then have them, in my case, tithe first 10%, save the next 10%, and go ahead and spend the next, 80%. So you teach them principles of living on less than what they owe. But look for things that they do already, dishwasher, all of that kind of stuff. Just have them do chores and instead of getting allowance.
All right, Paul, that's great. Thanks so much. If you have a financial question that you'd like me to ask Paul next week, you can send them to us at moneymonday@griffin.news.